Hello students, welcome to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid School. Myself Pooja Dhokre. Today we are going to learn about area and volume. So open your textbook, lesson number 2, page number 27. See students, in this lesson we are going to learn about perimeter, area, what are the units of area and how to find the area, and what is a volume and the units of a volume. So students, we will start our lesson now. Perimeter. The word perimeter comes from two Greek words. That means first peri plus metron. Peri means around and metron means measure. So the definition of a perimeter is: perimeter is the total distance of all the sides of a closed plane figure. This perimeter means total distance of all the sides of a closed plane figure. That means sum of lengths of all sides of a closed plane figure. So students, this one is a perimeter. And how to find the perimeter of a triangle? See, triangle has three sides. All of you know triangle has three sides. To find the perimeter of a triangle, add the lengths of its three sides. Yes students, all of you know triangle has a three sides like this. Here, this one is a triangle and it has a three sides, first, second and third. So what is a perimeter? Perimeter is a addition of these boundaries. So to find the perimeter of a triangle, add the lengths of its three sides. These three sides we have to add. That means perimeter of a triangle is equal to length plus length plus length. Here in the textbook they have given us one example. See here. Perimeter of plane figure is a distance around it. Perimeter of triangle is, see, they have given us measurement of three sides. First one is 5 cm, 7 cm and 8.5 cm. So here 5 cm plus 7 cm plus 8.5 cm. So just add all of this. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12 plus 8.5. When we add this, we will get 20.5 centimeter. So the answer will be 20.5 centimeter. That means perimeter of a triangle is equal to 20.5 centimeter. Now we will see next one. Here perimeter of a rectangle. See students, all of you know rectangle has a 4 sides. Yes students, rectangle has 4 sides like this. This one is a rectangle. Here you know that opposite sides of a rectangle are equal in length. Yes students, opposite sides of a rectangle are equal in length. Even they are parallel to each other. Now opposite sides of a rectangle are equal. So therefore perimeter of a rectangle is equal to length plus length plus breadth plus breadth. That means here it is a length of a rectangle. Opposite sides are same, so that's why here also length, and this one is a breadth. Here also breadth. So the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to length plus breadth plus breadth, and that is equal to 2L. This length plus length means 2L, and this breadth plus breadth means 2B. So just take 2 in a common, 2 in the bracket, 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. So this is the formula of a perimeter of a rectangle. So we will see next example from textbook. Here they have given us one rectangle and also their length and breadth. See, here length is equal to 8 centimeter and breadth is equal to 6.5 centimeter. So our formula of perimeter of rectangle is equal to 2 multiplied by length plus breadth. Here length 8 centimeter and breadth is equal to 6.5 centimeter. So just first solve this bracket. 8 plus 6.5. Here students, 14.5. Then multiply 14.5 by 2. You will get 29.0. That means 29 centimeter. So the perimeter of a rectangle is 29 centimeter. Now we will see perimeter of a square. See student, perimeter of square. Now all of you know that square has a 4 sides. Yes, and all sides of a square are equal in length. Even they are parallel. See student, so that's why 4 sides of a square are equal. That's why perimeter of square is equal to side plus side plus side plus side. That means 4 times side. So perimeter of square is equal to S plus S plus S plus S. That is equal to 4 multiplied by side. This is the formula of a perimeter of a square. So we will solve next example from textbook. Here perimeter of a square. Here they have given us the side 5.5 centimeter. So just put the value here. 4 into side, that means 4 into 5.5 centimeter. So multiply 4 into 5.5. You will get the answer 22 centimeter. See students, I have explained now what is a perimeter and the formula of a perimeter of a triangle, perimeter of rectangle and perimeter of a square. So next part, the area. The amount of a surface a plain closed figure covers is called its area. Area is different and perimeter is different students. Don't get confused between these two terms. Here area. So definition of area is the amount of surface a plain closed figure covers is called its area. That means space inside a shape. Here is a triangle. Just now we have learned that perimeter. Perimeter means this addition of these sides. But what is the area? The space inside a shape. Here this one is a area. That means space that a shape covers. Now the units of a area are the square of the units of a length. See, you know units of a length? Yes, millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, meter, decameter, hectometer and kilometer. The smallest unit is, yes students, yes, 1 millimeter is the smallest unit. Mostly common use unit of a length are kilometer, yes, centimeter, meter and millimeter. These are the most commonly used units. So students, now unit of a area. See, what are the units of the area? Here, see on page number 28, to measure small areas like square or a rectangle drawn in your exercise book, we use a side 1 centimeter as a standard unit of area. Here, see students, page number 28. Here is a square of side 1 centimeter. We say that it has an area of 1 square centimeter. We can say that area is equal to 1 square centimeter. We also write this in like this, 1 square centimeter or 1 centimeter square. Here is a figure covered by such as 6 squares. Here are the 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, therefore its area is 6 square centimeter. Its area is 6 square centimeter. So what are the units of a square? See students, the unit of area are the square of the units of length. Centimeter multiplied by centimeter is equal to square centimeters. Even if there will be given in the meter, so the unit will be square meters. Again, the example in terms of a kilometer, then it will come square kilometers. So these are the units of a area. Now we'll see our next one, recall exercise. Find the area of shaded parts by counting squares. Take each small square to be 1 centimeter. The measurement of each square is 1 centimeter, and just we have to count and measure it. So these one are the colored. Yes, so count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the area of this figure is 11 square centimeter. Again, the next one, count shaded part. Take the measurement of 1 square centimeter. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the area of this figure is 9 square centimeter. Again, the next one, third one, count the shaded part. Yes students, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So the answer is 10 square centimeter. Again, fourth one, count the shaded part. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So the answer will be 6 square centimeter. So students, we'll see our next point, finding area when whole squares are not covered. Here on page number 29. How to find an area when whole squares are not covered? See, here is one figure. Here, these shapes consist of full squares, 1 square centimeter, and half squares, that means half square centimeter. To find the area, count 2 half squares as 1 square centimeter. That means instead of 2 half squares, take 1 square centimeter. So A is made up of 6 half square. How? See, this is a figure, and this one is made up of 6 half square. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Its shaded parts are 6 half squares, and therefore the area of A is equal to 3 square centimeter. And in the figure B, B is made up of 4 full squares and 4 half squares. See, 4 full squares. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So, take 4 full squares plus, here are the 4 half squares also. 1, 2, 3, 4. That means it makes 2 full squares. So, plus 2. 4 plus 2, 6 square centimeter. So, the area of B is equal to 6 square centimeter. Now, C1. See, in C1, here is a 1 full square and 2 half squares. That means 1 plus 1, very good, 2 square centimeter. And in the figure D, yes students, how many squares? 3 full squares and 2 half square. 3 plus 1, 4 square centimeter. Very good. See students, now we will see next one. Look at this figure. Here, of figures enclose less than half of a some squares and more than half of a other squares. See here. To find the area, how to find this area? So, here are some rules. Count all full squares enclosed. We can count full squares, but when half a square or more is covered, count it as a whole square. When half of a square or more than half is covered, so count it as a full square. Again, do not count less than half square. See, this one is a less than half, this here. So, do not count it. But if the shaded part is more than half, take it as a full. So, in this way, we can find the area. Here, area of E, 2 square centimeter. Here, 2 full squares and 2 half squares. Here are the 2 full squares and 2 half squares. So, the area is 4 centimeter. Now, for the F, area of F is equal to, how many full squares are here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. And how many half are there? Take it as a 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it as a full square, half squares also. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, area of F is equal to 8 square centimeter. In this way, you have to solve the question and answers. Now, we'll see next one. Area of irregular shape. Just now we studied that method. Remember that this method gives the approximate area. This method gives approximate area. So now we will see area of irregular shapes. How would you find the area of this shape? Yes. For that, place a square centimeter grid on the shape and count the number of squares within the curve. We will see next page. Here. When half a square or more is covered, count it as a full square. Just now I told you, do not count less than half square. So the area of a shape is equal to, just count it. See, first we will count full squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 full squares plus, see, half squares or more than half. 1, 2, again here, yes, 3, 4, 4. So the answer is 4. So the answer will be 11 square centimeter. Sorry, the answer is C. We forgot to take a half square. See, full squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the half squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the answer is 12 square centimeter. Now we'll see our exercise 2.1. Find the area of each of the following. Here, first one, find the area. See how many full squares are here? 1, 2. And how many half squares are here? Yes, students? Here 1 and 2. So this 2 plus this 2 is equal to 4. That's why 4 square centimeter. These are the half, less than the half. So that's why we will now not count it. So just take full squares and half or more than half squares. Again we'll see second one. Here first count full squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, and again these 4. These are the half squares. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's why 4 plus 4, yes, 8 square centimeter. We'll see third one. Here. Count full squares. Yes, students, first count full squares. Yes, count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, these are the half squares. So count it as a full. 1, 2, 3, 4. These full 6 squares and these half 4 squares, it makes 10. 10 square centimeter. Yes, students, we'll see fourth one. Here. Now count full squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And here, these two squares are more than a half. That's why take it as a full. So the answer is this 12 plus 2 is equal to 14 square centimeter. Don't count these two because these are less than the half. Now fifth one. Count full squares first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Yes, students, here are 20 full squares. Now find half squares. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, students, here are the 5. So that's why take it as a, here is a less than the half. So don't count it. Again 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here is also very small. So don't count it. That's why 4 half squares and 20 full squares makes 24 square centimeter. So the area is 24 square centimeter. Now we'll see our next question. Find the area of these sweeps. So students, first one, same. You have to count first full squares. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 full squares are here. Then count half squares are more than a half square. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So 6 plus 8, yes, it makes 14. So the area of this figure is 14 square centimeter. Now second one. Count full square first. 1, 2, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, again here 5. So 5 full squares are here. Then count half or more than half. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 5 plus 7, 13. 13 square centimeter. Now the last one. Count full squares first. 1, 2, and this one I will see in textbook. Wait, yes, 3, 4. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 here. See students, here are some mistakes. We'll count it again. Wait. Here is 1, again 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So students, the figure is different in textbook and different on this board, so that's why I get confused. So the answer is 12 square centimeter. In this way we have completed our exercise 2.1. So students, you have learned that perimeter and area, what are formulas of the perimeter and units of area. So students, in next lesson we will see how to find area by its formula. Thank you.